Hey guys, welcome to my afternoon meeting procedures video. You hear that? Remember, I love music, so any chance I get, I'm gonna try to sneak in a beat, something small, for us to enjoy and listen to. But what this video is it's gonna walk you through what we're gonna do as a class when we meet on Zoom. So before we break out into our individual team Zoom meetings, I want to get the entire class together for 15 minutes. It's going to be around 12:45. We're going to meet for 15 minutes. So that way we can say hi to all our classmates. And after the 15 minutes, at 1 o'clock, we'll break out into our team meetings. But before we do that, when we're together, I want us to go over what we're going to do as a class, okay? So for those first 15 minutes at 12:45, this is what we're going to do. The first thing is greet each other, okay? So for those of you who don't know yet, I'm going to call you king or queen. And I want us to greet each other like that. So let me show you our class sign. Okay, so you take your hand. It's going to be a crown. You put your pinky right here on your forehead and you put your thumb at the back. All right? And so you can do one hand or you can do two hands. And it's your crown. Okay? I got my real crown back here. Hopefully, once we come back in person, we'll have little crowns. But until then, these are going to be our crowns. And who knows, this might be our class sign. We might do this in person too. But that's how we're going to greet each other. You're going to put your crown on and you're going to say, hello, king, hello, queen. And the reason I want you guys to address each other as kings and queens is because kings and queens always uplift each other. We never bring each other down. And we always do our work. And kings and queens are always leaders, okay? So kings and queens never bring each other down. We uplift each other. Kings and queens are leaders, and kings and queens do their work. They gotta learn how to do everything, okay? So that's why we're gonna call each other kings and queens. So always do your crown, and anytime I see you, we're gonna throw that crown up. That's our class sign, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is go and look at our afternoon message. So I'm gonna give you an afternoon message. So it might be a quote, it might be a fun fact for the day. Who knows? It might be a song, and I'll have you dance. We'll dance together for a little bit, and maybe do a TikTok video. Who knows? But the afternoon message is always going to be something fun and something for you to think about or do. Okay? So we're going to greet each other, and then we're going to do an afternoon message. And it could be a dance, a quote, a fun fact, something. All right, and so the next thing we're going to do is a daily personal rating, okay? So on a scale from 1 to 5, you're going to tell me how you feel that day. 1 is really sad, worried, nervous, scared. You're just not too happy. Number 2 is you're still not good. You're not entirely there. You see him, he's orange. He's not really happy. Number 3 is you're just bleh. You're like in the middle. You're not happy or sad. You're there. Number 4 is happy. You're okay. You're good. Nothing's really bothering you. Everything's good. And number 5 is super excited. You're just, oh my God, I can't wait. I'm just happy about everything. Yay. That's what 5 is, okay? So we'll keep practicing these, but every day just give me on a scale from 1 to 5. How do you feel that day? And that way I know, how you're feeling, and we can go forward based on that, okay? And then the last thing we're going to do is review the agenda. So I'm going to remind you about your individual team meetings for Zoom, so that way you don't forget. It's also on my Google site, so you can see it there. But I'm also going to remind you, and I'm going to let you know any important information or anything that you need to know, and just remind you what content area, what subject we're going to go over in our individual team meetings, okay? And that's it. Nothing crazy. Pretty simple. Just four things. We're gonna greet each other. Hello, king. Hello, queen. Throw up your crown. That's how we do our crowns. So practice on your crown. We're gonna do an afternoon message where we dance, or I give you a quote or a fun fact, and then we're gonna do daily personal rating. So on a scale from 1 to 5, tell me how you feel. I want to know how you feel. And then the last thing before we break out into our individual team meetings, we're going to go over the agenda, and I'm going to give you any last minute reminders, okay? And this right here should take up the 15 minutes because at 1 o'clock we start our individual team meetings. And that's it, guys. That is our afternoon meetings procedure. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Don't forget our class sign. I want us to get that down, okay? We're going to get that crown down and get it right. And until we meet in person, I will be looking at you through the screen and we're going to be connecting, okay? Bye, guys.